Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to, I think it's like episode 9 now of the New Year, New You series. Today we are going to do a treatment. We are going to do the JoyLux Ultra Firming Mask. I'm going to show you how I like to use it and to see if this will work for you at home for those of you who've picked this mask up. My technique is I use less of the mask and I put my Pepties under it. And this will extend the mask out for you. So I've already cleansed my skin. I went in with the Victoria Deanne Balancing Cleanser. And then I went in with the JoyLux Capture Youth Water on Cotton Round. Went over my face like a toner, and then I mist the Capture Youth Water on my skin, did a little rub in, and then went over my face with my blow dryer really quickly. I have a breakout here, and I know exactly what it's from. Did I set it out? So I don't really have any facial oil around, and I have my Osmosis Immerse oil around, and I put this on my skin the last few nights, and I'm getting a breakout from it. And I know it's from this. I think it's old, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. So my castor oil comes in today from Amazon, but I think I might have ordered the wrong one, so we'll see when it gets here. Now, let's go into our 5-minute gratitude journal and read today's gratitude passage. So for today, it says, starting today, I need to forget what's gone, appreciate what still remains, and look forward to what's coming next. Yes. And then our affirmation is, life is a journey and I am growing wiser, stronger, and braver by the day. Why, yes, I am. I just really love this. It's so lovely. Love, love, love. Okay. So, and I'm thankful for all of you. Whoops. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply Pepties. The two Pepties that I chose to put under the mask is Repair and Hyaluronic. Okay, so Hyaluronic I'm going to put on first, and then I'm going to put on Pepti Repair. So I'm not doing lift and tone because after I'm done with this mask, I will go in with my daytime skincare routine and follow through with the rest of my Pepties. But for under the mask, I just got my notification that my castor oil is going to be here between 1 and 2:15 p.m. from Amazon. So I'm going to apply these all over where we're going to be putting the mask. Now, I really like these two under the mask. I feel like they do a great job, and these get pushed into the skin. So if you do have like any irritation from this mask, Pepti Repair is so awesome to put underneath it. And I love the Pepti Hyaluronic because of dehydration that I'm experiencing right now. Oh yeah, my Isden Flavo C came in yesterday too, by the way. So we'll be able to test that out today, because after I'm done with this mask, I plan to come back and do my daytime skincare routine with you. Shoot, I didn't do an after or before video. Oh well, that's okay. So now I'm going to go in with Pepti Repair. And as you guys can see, I use Pepti Repair for a lot of things. Pepti Repair is a favorite Pepti. And whether you use it every day to help with sun damage, glycation, or a compromised barrier, but I love it for treatments like this, after a peel, microneedling, microchanneling, an aggressive form of exfoliation, or when my skin is just not feeling that great. This morning, what I did is I worked in my fascia. I did some extensive work in my fascia today. So what I did, I'm just gonna put what's left over on my chest. So I am having like issues with my brain lately. As you all know, I'm going through perimenopause, and with that comes like issues with the memory. So I wanted to go in and work on my face with my block paddle, but I misplaced my tea tree oil. I cannot find it anywhere. And what I do to clean my blocks is I mix up a light mixture of Dr. Bonner's Castile soap, and then I wash my paddles, rinse them off, and then I take tea tree oil on a cotton round and I go over my blocks with the tea tree oil and I let them set and dry. Well, I don't know what I did with my tea tree oil, so I can't use my blocks because then I'm going to get some breakouts on my face. So I went in with my Jane Man Omnas and I did those deep holds. I have a video on that, the facelift with the Omna, and I did my collarbones. Did my neck here, I did right here, I did my jaw, I did my cheeks, did in front of my ear, above my ear, my temples, and I did my eyebrows, and everything looks so much better. It's gonna be sore here tomorrow, but it's so good because I'm getting so much tightness in my face from doing the zip treatments. So for those of you who aren't part of my Facebook group, my hydropeptide order came in from Skin Beautiful RX. I got the lip service. This is a hydrating line lifter treatment for the lips. I also got the makeup melt cleansing balm. It's just okay. It has a cucumber fragrance to it. I've only tried it once. I got to try it again. This I've been testing, and this actually I do not like. It's got a strong mintiness to it. And it's been drying out my lips, so I think that's no bueno. So what I'm gonna do is for your lips with this mask, I recommend putting on a lip treatment. And I like this Rescue MD because it's really thin and it's not gonna affect the mask. You could do the Revision one too as well if you wanted something a little bit thicker. But the Revision and the Rescue MD treatments, a fave, definitely. So that's what I did so far this morning. My skin looks pretty good. Now if I could just help with this dehydration. I swear I just was not prepared for this winter. I don't really use facial oil on my skin, so I don't really have one laying around, but I definitely need one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to take the powdered mask and we're gonna fill it to this first line, which is a teaspoon. So here we go. So we're gonna do that. Instead of one full teaspoon, or full tablespoon, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon. And you're gonna use less product this way, and it's gonna be less intense on the skin. So almost there. And it will be enough. Believe me, trust me, it will. So I just need a little bit more. Got too much again. I just use a teaspoon scoop because it's easier for me with this scooper. It's kind of a little bit hard to measure out that teaspoon with the powder. Okay, so that's good. So we're gonna use a teaspoon of the powder and we're gonna use a teaspoon of the liquid. Now this liquid does have enzymes in it, so you will get an exfoliating effect from this mask. Just very gentle. So I'm going to fill that first line with the liquid. Okay, put it in the bowl. And then we're gonna mix it up. So with this, you can leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna shoot for right around 15 minutes with this. Now this is a little bit more liquidy than what the instructions say, but however, I've tried it like this and I really liked it. So you just want to make sure after it's all mixed up, so there's the liquid, you just kind of wipe off your brush and then you start applying it everywhere. And you put this over your eyes too, by the way. Now, I like to rinse this off in the shower. I do not rinse it off with a towel or a warm towel because it's just too much and uncomfortable for me. Now, I think I need a little bit more liquid actually. I'm gonna put a little bit more powder in here because I don't think that was quite a teaspoon. Okay, let's just make it just a little bit stiffer here. And just wipe off the excess. And then I'm just gonna go over those areas that I went over already. So you're gonna apply this everywhere, even under your eyes and around your eyes, because it's gonna firm those areas up. Hopefully it'll help with that breakout I have right there. So all over your neck. Make sure you have your hair back too, by the way, because your hair will get stuck in this. Okay, so we have it everywhere. So, and you're just gonna leave it dry on the skin. And once it's fully dry, which will be around 15 minutes, but you can leave it on for 30 minutes if you'd like. Then you're going to jump in the shower and rinse it off. And I cleanse my skin after because I'm in the shower. And I'm gonna wash my hair and everything. All right. So here's the mask and it's gonna dry on my skin, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like once it's all dried, and then I will come back after that for my skincare routine. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so the mask has been on for about 20 minutes, and as you can see, it's less of an intense of pulling and tugging on the skin. It's not as tight, and you can move your mouth around a little bit. So I will jump in the shower, rinse this mask off, and then I'll come back and show you what my skin looks like, and then we'll finish up with my skincare. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, everyone, so I rinsed the mask off, and here is my skin after. It's so smooth, and it is a lot firmer than what it was before that mask. Now, I am a little red because when I get out of the shower, the first thing I do is apply my body care. So I was quickly rubbing everything in so I could do it before I did my skincare, because I want to lock in all that moisture into my body so the skin stays really nice and healthy. So now I'm going to go in with my Pepti Lift and apply this to my skin. Now, since I already did Pepti Hyaluronic and Pepti Repair, I'm not going to be using those. Those I deeply penetrated into the skin with this mask. I wish I wasn't so red from bending over and applying my body care so we could really see my skin. That blood is all still pooling right here in my cheeks. But my skin feels so smooth. And if you have sensitive skin, or you're worried about the mask pulling too tightly and tugging on your skin, I would suggest using it how I showed you in this video versus mixing it full strength. It's much better on the skin and it's not as intense. So I prefer it this way. I think I personally see better results in my skin with it by using less of the mask versus the full strength. So, all right. So there's Pepti Lift. And so this mask, the JoyLux Milan Ultra Firming Mask, does, you know, do a light exfoliation of the skin as well. So next we're going to go in with Pepti Tone. And you guys, look at how smooth my forehead is. So smooth. So with using the diminuage for micro channeling, and then the zip is actually working on my fine lines and wrinkles. I am noticing that it is working. So it is working. So tomorrow's going to be day 15 with the zip. And I will do a comparison of my before video and my after video for 15 days. So that's going to be really, really good, I think. So with your Peptis, my suggestion is, if you're just starting out, I would suggest starting out with a kit if you want to give up your retinoids and get that rejuvenator in your skin. I always suggest to start out with mild, unless you're already using retinol or retinoids. You could probably get away with starting out with medium or ultra, just depending on your skin. But if your skin is sensitive, I would suggest starting out with mild and work your way up. And then in that kit, you get Pepti Lift, and you get Pepti Tone, and you get the eye serum. I would recommend starting out with those. Use it for 30 days, and then replenish your kit and either bump up your rejuvenator. And then if you wanted to add more Peptis, and if you're, you know, over the age of 40, or if you're starting to see saggy skin, I would suggest adding Procol and Elastin. And the reason being is that these are going to make your elastin stronger, and they're going to make your collagen stronger. So if you are, you know, worried about sagging skin, keeping the skin healthy, these are the two that I would suggest. And just leave it at that, and then just keep going. And then if you feel like you need Pepti Hyaluronic, then add it. If you want Pepti Repair, then add it. If you want Pepti Pad, then add it. But see, if you're not seeing the plumpness in your skin diminish, like it's looking thinner, you got under eye hollows in your temples, you're starting to notice fine lines and wrinkles more, especially around the mouth and the lip area, and then you're noticing the marionette lines in here, that's a sign that you need Pepti Pad. That means your fat pads are diminishing and you're losing those dermal fat cells. So, and my breakout looks better. I wish I had Pepti Acne, because I would put that on there. But hopefully it will be gone by tomorrow. So we'll see. So this is Pepti Elastin, by the way. So I'm working it all over, and I just started like about a couple weeks ago, just putting Pepti Elastin everywhere. And I really notice a difference with it. So because elastin is all throughout our skin, so instead of just focusing it on one area, I just decided just to start focusing it on everywhere. Because before I was just focusing it from here, underneath my eyes, down the rest of my face and my neck. And then I just started putting it everywhere. And I think I like it better everywhere. So now I'm going to go in with Pepti Procol and put this on. And I didn't do Adipo today, so I will go in with Pepti Pad. One thing I do like about Pepti Pad is that not only is it helping restore your fat pads, but it has hydrators in it, and it instantly hydrates the skin. So it is pretty hydrating too. So this is Procol. And then I put this all over too. Sorry if you guys are bored about the Peptis. They're just so amazing, and I always continually get questions on them. So I include them in here so you guys can all see I'm still using them, and how I use them. And then also you see all of the skincare that I'm using while we're doing the zip challenge. As you can see, I have added in a few new products, and I've slowly introduced those new products within the last 2 weeks. And the only thing that's really truly changed from last month is, one, I'm using the Isden creams and their SPFs, and now they're Flavo C. This is going to be our first time trying this. And then I'm using the Zip instead of the Pico toner, but I'm still using my red LED light therapy because, like, I still use these things. Gosh, my skin just feels so good. And everything that I'm using benefits my results with the Zip. So I haven't used the Dermadisc for quite some time because I've been testing the NYNY booster chips, the booster, the Zip, and the Grand Booster, and those are actually doing it for me. I kind of feel like I don't need the Dermadisc with those. I just really love what they do for my skin, and the booster chips give me a very nice exfoliation. Much gentler than the Dermadisc, but I can knock a couple of things out at one time with using the the NYNY microchanneling pen. Oops, I'm putting Pepti Pad on my neck, and I don't normally do that. Oh well, I'll use the extra hydration. So yeah, I just feel like since I picked up the NYNY again and, you know, added those the Grand Booster chip and the Zip Booster, like it replaces the Dermadisc for me. So just so you guys know, and like I said, I'm able to do a couple things at once with using a Grand Booster chip or a booster chip or a Zip chip, because I'm microchanneling in those peptides into my skin, but I'm also exfoliating my skin gently and not too aggressively. So don't get me wrong, I love the Dermadisc, but and it is an investment. It's $300 now, and you don't have to replace the tips unless you damage them or you're going to use it on multiple people. But the NYNY, it is an investment, and you do have to buy the replacement chips, but they're not that bad. But I just really like the results of my skin more so. See, look at it, my skin's looking better. Okay, so now that we have the Peptis on, let's try Flavo C. So when I placed my order with Isden, I was able to pick a free trial product, and I picked up the Flavo C Ultra Glycan ampule. So you get 2 uses out of the ampule. And this has hyaluronic acid and ultra glycans. So ultra glycans, it's trademarked by the way, help really hydrate the skin and help the skin retain hydration. But I think that this has a fragrance in it. I picked it up just to try it, and it has soybean oil in it. It has castor oil in it too. But I picked it up to try it to see how it fares with my skin. This has a simple ingredient deck, and it uses L-ascorbic acid. There's no fragrance in here. The ingredients are very minimal in here. Everything's so tiny, I can't even read it. So we have propylene glycol, water, ginkgo biloba leaf extract, absorbic acid, I think it's poly. I can't read it. It's too small. Something 20. There's lactic acid, hexandiol. I can't read it. Everything's just so tiny these days. Like I said, I need some readers, but I'm just going to give it a shake. So this is a watery consistency. So you get 1 ounce, and that's a lot of product in here because I don't think we're going to use very much. So I'm going to take 3 drops. It's dark, okay, and put it on my fingers. Has a slight fragrance to it, but it's kind of like, it kind of a little bit, seemed a little bit oily. Well, let's try it. So it's not, it doesn't feel watery on the skin. It's like watery, but it has like a stiffness to it. Like it almost feels like there's a little bit of oil in it. So let's try it and see how it fares. Okay, I feel like I have to use a lot of drops of this. Bonus if it works and doesn't dry out my skin or cause any irritation. So Leah says that she recommends this for a lot of her sensitive skin clients, or her clients that have sensitive skin or who are sensitive to vitamin C's. Even though this has ascorbic acid in it, apparently those with sensitive skin or who are sensitive to ascorbic acid can tolerate this. And I don't get along with the ascorbic acid like most people. Okay. So, but we'll try it and see. If this doesn't work, my friend Val says that the Truth Treatments C is pretty good. So I might try that. I just need to find a vitamin C that I'm happy with. All right. So your skin feels really hydrated after this. So I'm going to make sure I put the lid on this tight, put it back in the box for now. Ooh, it feels so good on the skin. Ooh. I'm not getting any stinging or anything from it. I just really like the way it feels on my skin. Some might think it feels just a little bit sticky, but it just feels like I got an extra layer of hydration there. Ooh, I'm excited. I hope this works. It has really good reviews. I really hope it works. Okay, so now let's go in with my Victoria Deanne eye serum. Uh-oh. I think I'm getting to the tail end of this one. These eye serums last me a long time. This is only my second one, and I've been through multiple Peptis compared to the eye serum. So, and I use it twice a day too. Okay, got that on. I'm going to go in with the Isden cream next. And I'm going to take out a dollop. About that much, a little bit bigger than a pea. And this should cover my face and my neck and my chest. I'm trying to debate on what I want to do with my hair. I get my hair done tomorrow, and I was thinking, do I wear it curly today or do I smooth it out? I busted out my Dyson Air Straight. I haven't used it for a while, and I wanted to use it, but oh my gosh, it's going to take so long to do my hair. I'm thinking I may just do it curly because we have a friend coming over, is supposed to be here right now. So I'm thinking I could have used slightly less of the Isden cream, by the way. That was just a little bit too much. So put the lid back on, put the spatula over there for me to clean. I'm just gonna let this penetrate into my skin for a little bit. What should I do with my hair? I kind of like for her to see it straight, and then when she does my highlights, it's easier for her to run them through. But if I wear light products in my hair that doesn't make my curls stiff, then she should be able to get those through my hair pretty good. Okay, so I have to let this cream absorb into my skin for a few minutes. This is taking a little bit to absorb into my skin. Maybe I'll grab my Glow Booster H really quick and see how this will fare. Level 2, level 3. Okay, let's just help this absorb into skin. So with moisturizer, I forgot I like to go in these long strokes. Let's try 4. Level 4. So that's one of the things that I love about the Glow Booster is you can use it over your moisturizer. You just don't want to you want to make sure that you don't have any exfoliating acids or retinols underneath it. The vitamin C is actually okay. So when you use this for over your creams, you're gonna have to bump up the intensity sometimes. So I normally use this on 3. And I bumped it up to 4. Kind of feel it to be a little bit prickly, but not too bad. Oh, shoot. Well, that worked. Oh, that really helped that cream absorb into the skin. All right, bonus. Okay, let's go in with the SPF now. So I'll do the tinted first, and since this on my chest is still absorbing. So the tinted one has peptides in it, just so you know, and the non-tinted one doesn't, but they both do have antioxidants and that DNA repair enzyme that helps with sun damage, actinic keratosis, and precancerous lesions. So I really love this sunscreen. It'll be interesting to see how it works out with this vitamin C. I was going to apply makeup. I wanted to try my House Labs foundation over this SPF because I haven't done it yet. I wore the tinted moisturizer from Hourglass, the Veil Hydrating Skin Tint, and it did so well with it. Okay, so there we go. So now let's go into our non-tinted version. You want to make sure you always give these a good shake. And put this on my chest. So when I first put this on, it looks like it has a white cast, but it will blend in. You just got to give it some time. But the sunscreen is really, really good. If you have dry skin, you want to make sure that you prep your skin really well with this. Just gonna put it a little bit more here, all over. I was looking at getting, trying some of the DNA repair enzymes like that Photozyme, and then there's the Rescue MD, and then there's Osmosis Catalyst, right? So I know Catalyst works, but Catalyst, so it's orange and you have to really massage that into the skin. I love it. And I was thinking about trying the new one. And then I was looking at that Rescue MD. A lot of people really, really like that one. But dang, it's like $300. I'm like, I'm not paying $300 for that. I'm sorry. I don't care how amazing it is. I'm not paying $300 for it. Been there, done that. And then the Photozyme seems to have mixed reviews, that everyone seems to like that one too. That one's 110. And then the Osmosis is like 100, and they just raised the price of it. It's like 100, it's 100, and I want to say 140, if I'm not mistaken, 148. I'm going to go in with the Revision Eye Cream. I forgot to put a little bit on my hoods. It's 100 and I think $48 for the Osmosis. I like the ingredients more so in the Osmosis than the Photozyme, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna stick with what I have now. Try the vitamin C and the sunscreens and the Isden products, and maybe I'll try that new Osmosis Catalyst and Rescue in March. Maybe, we'll see. Just thinking, just thinking. I'm just thinking because what I've noticed with the DNA repair enzymes in this is that they've really helped the actinic keratosis go away. And having like an extra DNA repairing enzyme into my routine would actually be really lovely. Okay. So, oh, my husband's friend is here. Well, I'm going to go do my hair really quick, and then I'll come back and we can take a look at my skin. So see you in a sec. Okay, I'm back and here's my skin. So I decided I'm going to go on and throw on some makeup, but I'm going to do like a quick makeup look with you guys. It's not going to be too, I'm not going to do eyeshadow. I'm just going to do foundation, concealer, mascara, and bronzer and blush. So we're going to go in with the House Labs Triclone Skin Foundation, and I'm using the shade 220. It's light, medium, warm, and it's really hard to get shade matched in here with these because like cool is on the warm side is kind of on the cool side, sort of neutral, and then neutral is not neutral. I believe it's kind of like on the yellow side. So if you're interested in this, I would recommend getting color matched. Go into store to find out. So I'm going to take one pump of the foundation, and I am going to grab my foundation brush here. So I'm going to warm it up between my fingers. And what I like to do is get it nice and warm. And then I start out at the center of my face. And this is where I'm going to have my most coverage, is right here. And then I'm going to like apply it sparingly in the areas where I have texture, such as, you know, my forehead, my around here where you have a lot of wrinkles. So with this foundation, I really like it, but it matters what you wear underneath it. If you like your moisturizer to be dewy on the skin, this is going to look really radiant on your skin. So if you're, whatever you put underneath, if it's on the matte side, like the SPFs, this is going to lean more towards matte looking on the skin. So I initially just apply this with my hands, and I prefer my foundation to be blended in with a beauty blender. I find it's better for mature skin. So let me grab a mirror here, and then I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender. Now this isn't soaking wet, it's just barely damp. And then I just go in and just blend it by tapping the foundation into my skin and blending it in. This is really, a damp beauty blender is great for those of you who have mature skin and you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. This keeps it from settling into the fine lines and wrinkles. And it also gives you a sheer coverage versus a medium to full. It shears it out nicely. So the foundation is applying really well over that SPF. So this is my Nikki LaRose foundation brush. It's the N17. So this fluffy side you can use with liquid and cream products and a foundation. And then this flat side that's dark you can use with your powder products. So I'll just go in here and I'll use this to go around my hairline where the foundation kind of bunches, and here around the face, and kind of just do a little bit more blending to feather it out. And then you can see my breakout there. But you see, you have control over this. You can apply it like 2 pumps if you want more of a medium to full coverage. I applied 1 pump and then just sheared it out with my beauty blender. And then I just do some final blending with this brush. Now, I will tell you though, you have to move fast with this foundation because it sort of does a self-setting on the skin. So next what I'm gonna do is I'll go in with my concealer. So this is a peachy shade and this is a brightening shade. So this one I like to use underneath my eyes. This one I use around my face, but if I have some dark circles under, I'll put this right here and then mix the two. So I'll just do that now so you guys can see. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this, goes a long way, by the way. I'm just gonna put a dot right there. I'm gonna put some right over here on my breakout. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this right here, and then I'll put a little bit over here. Okay, and I don't need concealer anywhere else. I may go a little bit around my nose a little bit. Let's see. I got I need to blend the foundation right there. Okay, so I'm going to take my Nikki LaRose foundation or concealer brush. This is the N16. I love this. This is from BK Beauty, by the way. And where's my little compact? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with my mind lately. So I'm just going to pat that concealer in, and then I'm going to take the concealer brush, and at first I'm just going to pat that concealer underneath my eyes because this is where I want the most coverage, is right here. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to blend it out. Blend and pat. You see how pretty that looks? And I'll do the same thing over here. I'm just being very gentle so I'm not dragging too much. And I'm just going to take what's left over on the brush and put it on my eyes, just so that they don't look so stark white and everything looks a little bit more blended. I love this concealer. This concealer is so good, so good. New favorite. A little bit of it goes a long way. It blends so nicely. It hydrates your eyes. It definitely does not emphasize lines or texture, and you just got to make sure that you blend it in properly. So I'm just going to take my sponge and then kind of go over everything again. Okay. Next, we're going to go in with the Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. And I love this. This is just such a sheer bronze, sheer cream bronze that's effortless to apply on the skin. It's just really nice and easy. And if you're a beginner, you don't really know how to put on makeup, this is so forgiving. So I'm just going to go in with my Angie Hot and Flashy. This is the A507 angled brush. This is for blush, or you can use it for your bronzer and cheek products too. And I'm just going to start here at my forehead. And I'm going to just put this on the perimeter of my face and some right here underneath my cheek, just for a little bit of warmth. And then I'm just going to focus it right through here, just to like right there. We'll just put in a little bit more. Since this doesn't have a mirror, it's kind of hard for me to see if I'm getting it properly where I want it. Okay, so you can see just add a nice little warmth. And I'm using the shade medium, by the way. I'll just come over here and do this side. Just kind of getting the points where the sun would naturally hit me. I'm not doing any contouring. I'm just warming up my face. And this works so beautifully with the Lady Gaga foundation, the House Labs. Okay, so now we're bronzed. Now I'm going to put on some blush, and I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in Rose Crush. You guys hear me talk about this all the time, so let's use it. So I'm going to take my other Angie A507 brush. This is the one with the longer handle. This one is from her travel set, by the way, from BK Beauty. Okay, I got some blush. So a little bit of this blush goes a long way, but I just really love this blush. So smile, and I'm just going to pop that, tap it onto my cheeks, just like this. Such a pretty color. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little bit more and just pop it right there in the cheeks. Okay, there we go with that. I just really love these. I love the Makeup by Mario products. They're so good. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my House Labs Bio Blurring Powder, and I'm going to take this Nikki LaRose BK Beauty brush, the N14. This is great for applying powder underneath your eyes. In smaller areas, it's also great that you can use to sculpt and contour with too, if you like to contour. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of this powder, and I'm just going to place it right here in my T-zone and around my nose where I get oily. I might not get oily today. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit here around the perimeter of my face. Okay, so that's all. Oh, I forgot underneath my eyes. So let me grab some more. And I'm just going to tap this gently underneath my eyes. And I'll put it over my eyes too, since I did put a little concealer there. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my Plume Science Brow Gel, because I'm just doing easy makeup today. Now, I had some interesting things happen to me with Plume Science products. So I ordered some products when they had a sale a while ago, and I stocked up, and I went to go replace my eyebrow pencil with the refill, and it was all dried out. And I've noticed that with my pomade, it's dried out, and then my last brow gel was dry too. So I think I'm going to be giving up on these brow products. That's why I picked up the Makeup by Mario brow pencil, because I went to Sephora to see if I could get one of the Kosas brow pencils, but they were all sold out in my shade and in the brow gel. So I think I'm just going to go back to the Kosas and not use the Plume Science anymore, because I've had some issues lately with their products because that's the second time that my brow pomade was dried out. And if you don't use their products, like once you open it within 3 months, they go bad. So it can take me a while to go through a brow pencil, and it's not like their products are cheap. I love their products and what they do for my brows, but they're very expensive. They go bad fast, and oftentimes I get, you know, like the brow pomade or the brow gel that's dried out. That's not cool. All right, so now we're going to go in with the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. I love this mascara. So I'm going to get, just go back to my Kosas tinted brow gels. I like the Makeup by Mario pencil, but I think it's a little bit too thick of a pencil. I want something thinner. I might try the Kosas Nano Brow. So I love this Tower 28 mascara. I mean, look at that. That is just one application, and I only used the curved part of the wand. I didn't even use the outside. So quick and easy. I love this for work in the mornings. It's not wet, so I can put it on really quick, and I don't have to worry about it, you know, getting, marking up my brows when it touches my brow bone, when my lashes touch my brow bone. Also, I love the wand too because it's not pokey like the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. So I'll just go over with that other side of the wand and just kind of run through the lashes to make sure they're all separated. Okay. And if you get it anywhere, it's really easy to take off. Like I got some on my nose right here. Okay. I feel like I need a little bit more blush. It could just be the lighting, but I'm going to put on some more blush. So let's do that. So I usually go for the Makeup by Mario Moisture Plumping or Moisture Glow Lip Plumping Serum, but we're going to go with one of his lipsticks and lip liners today. So I have been really loving Sam and Hugh. I can't remember if this is from his pink kit or pink nude or mauve nude. I think it might be mauve nude. So we're going to go in with Makeup by Mario's lip liner in Hue, but before I apply that, I'm just going to apply just a little bit of this Rescue MD lip treatment to my lips underneath to see how this applies to my lips with lipstick over it. I just can't get enough of these lip stuff. Okay, so let's put that on the lips. See, I don't even need highlighter. I just have such a beautiful glow to this foundation. I just really, really love it. Okay, so let's go in with this lip liner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to my lips. So it's like a nude one. Okay, now let's go in with Sam lipstick. So they're really nice nude. Like I said, I can't remember if this is the pink nude or the mauve nude from the lip kits, lip kits that he has on his website. But I really like the kits. I have both the mauve nude and the pink nude, but the one that comes with the Hue lip liner and Sam lipstick is my favorite. It's like the perfect nude. See? So pretty. And they applied really well over the Rescue MD lip treatment. And that is it for this makeup. So everything looks great. My skin looks nice and firm. Makeup looks great. It applied really nicely over the SPF, so I'm really, really happy about that. So yeah, these Isden products are working out. I love my Victoria Deanne. I will keep you guys posted on the Flavo C from Isden, but the moisturizers, the age contour creams, I mean, both the day and the night, working out beautifully. The SPFs I love. I just need to try out the castor oil on top of those moisturizers to see if it helps me with the dehydration that I'm experiencing. Hopefully it will. And if not, then I'm going to have to look for a new facial oil. So, all right, everyone, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for day 15 of our 30 days best skin of our lives zip plan. I believe we're doing 3 treatments tomorrow. So look forward to that. And I will see you in the next one. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Have a good day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.